Hi friends, welcome back to our kitchen. So tonight we're doing a very simple meal using a lot of our frugal finds from Harris Teeter. We're doing a shrimp fried rice. We're actually going to do this with no egg tonight. So what I've done in this pot over here, in my wok actually, I have a little bit of coconut oil and some canola oil. In this pot I've pre-cooked 2 cups of brown rice. So I did 5 cups of water, and then 2 cups of dry brown rice, and I just let it boil, salt and pepper to taste, and I let it boil for a little while. I am going to turn that pot down a little bit. Ooh, it's sizzling. So I've got my brown rice in. And I'm actually going to add in more brown rice to help compensate for some of the oil that I put in. And I'm kind of a chronic cleaner, so I am going to just clean up that little spill that I made right there. So to this pot, I'm adding to the wok, it's actually 2 cooked cups of brown rice. So that is 2 cooked cups of brown rice. Again, I did add in previously salt and black pepper into the rice, so I'm not going to be adding in any more. In the microwave, I just microwaved in about half a bag of broccoli. This is broccoli cuts, and they were actually on sale this week. So part of my e-vic for the Friday and Saturday e-vic special, it was a 32-ounce bag, and these were $1.87. You can get 4 bags, so I did get 4 bags of these. I previewed these in a grocery shopping haul that I did the other day. So that goes back to the freezer. So in the wok, we have just 2 cups of cooked brown rice. To this I am going to add in, once it gets all nice and toasted, and this rice is cooked already because I just actually cooked it. Probably a little wetter than I would like. But we'll work with it as best we can. I do apologize. Sounds like there's a lot of extra noise going on in the background. My son has the bathroom door open and he's taking his shower. So I'm going to step over there for just a second and close that door. But so this is going. Got some plastic wrap from when the oven first came. I have my broccoli in the Pampered Chef steaming bowl, and so again it's just about half a bag of the broccoli, and we just steamed it. It was frozen, so now if you see it has these little holes on here, I'm just going to drain it out in the sink, and then I'm going to add it to the rice. So I'm going to take this over to the sink and drain. And I did just put a little bit of water into the pot so that the broccoli would be able to steam. I'm adding this into my wok. This goes back into the sink. So now I have in this wok rice. I've got broccoli. And again, this is brown rice. And this probably will be enough for everybody to have lunch on tomorrow as well. To this, I'm going to add just a little bit of soy sauce, just to taste. Remember, there's salt in soy sauce, so I don't add a lot of salt additionally because I'm already adding in the soy, and then I pre-season the rice. The one thing I forgot to add to this that I had planned to add previously as I was planning this video was onions. I was going to saute a few onions, but that's okay. You don't have to have onions. To this, you could easily add an egg, which you would have pre-cooked before you added in the rice. And also you could have added carrots or peas. I do not like peas, and I don't have carrots on hand. This week's special was simply broccoli. And so when this gets warmed through, I'm now going to be working with my shrimp. I got the small shrimp from Walmart. They were in the frozen section. And I added in some salt and pepper and some garlic powder. They were in a bag of 60 to 66 shrimp, and you got that bag for $5.82. So I am going to add in the raw shrimp to the rice. And because the rice is already cooked and the broccoli is cooked, it's going to help the shrimp cook. So I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to wash my hands. Try to clean up my area a little bit. And I'm just going to begin to toss the rice and the broccoli. It's going to help the shrimp cook. Shrimp don't need to cook very long or they become extremely rubbery. So I'm just going to cook these for a little while, just until they turn pink. Once they turn pink, they will be ready to eat. I'm kind of having some mixed feelings about my wok. Normally I cook everything in a saute pan, and that just works for me. I'm not necessarily in love with this wok. I'm going to give it a little more time to see if I do fall in love. But I'm just a good old-fashioned country girl who cook in a saute pan or a cast iron skillet, whichever one we have, which I don't have a cast iron skillet. I really would like a cast iron skillet, but I guess that's a future purchase for down the road. So while that's going, and you can see my shrimp are getting pink, I am going to have my handy dandy helper follow me over to the sink, and I'll show you what I do while food is working. So over here I've got my cutting board that I washed the last time I used it. So this is clean, and I'm going to just put this away. And then I do have a few dishes just from what I used right now. And I'm going to go ahead and wash up. And we do have dishes in the dishwasher, so that's why I have the dish pan. And I'm just going to wash up what I have and let it sink dry. So glad my son is done with his shower. Jackson, will you come and help Mom and throw some trash away, please? So I'm going to let these few items sink dry. And we keep a pan in the sink just for those specific purposes. The pickle jar, buddy. The pickle jar. And while we're waiting on that to saute, or the shrimp to get pink, I'm just finishing up a few little housekeeping chores. That way when it's time to eat, there's not a lot of cleanup, because I'm half cleaned already. Jackson, give it a stir, buddy. Hold on to the handle and give it a stir. Jackson is like my chef in training, so he helps me. Alright, so I'm just cleaning out this pot. So I clean the pot. This is a quick clean. Got a couple more. That right there goes in the, just a few utensils, and then we are done with the dishes. And in order that we keep everything nice and dry after I'm done here, I'll just wipe down the back of the sink and the faucets and all of that. Then we'll pretty much be done, except the dinner dishes that we'll wash after we eat. Alright, so that's done. Dishes are done. No, I don't normally waste water, so, but that was just a quick clean, wipe down. Now that's all done. I do hear my rice sizzling, so I am going to go over and check it. I do like to wipe down with an extra paper towel, actually with a little bit of a Clorox, to make sure we disinfect since I'm doing seafood tonight. I do like to wipe everything down. And make sure we get anything else out of the sink. And then I will toss that into the... Alrighty then. So my shrimp is pink. My rice is nice and warm through. The broccoli was already pre-cooked and frozen. So there you have it, folks. That is a quick shrimp fried rice. The kitchen is clean and we're gonna eat. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. We hope that you enjoy your meal, and we'll see you the next time. Bon appetit.